did it. I freaking did it. Y'all thought I was playing. I told y'all I do not talk just to be talking. I quit my job. No backup, no saved up money. Many will say that this is not the right thing to do, but I'm gonna tell you why you should do the same thing. Okay, y'all, so I told y'all it's been a lot going on. Started from last year till now. I relocated. I did a video about it for my job. I'm in property management. I love what I do. Been doing it for 7 years. The real estate niche is just my area. I plan on actually making a separate channel about property management. I love it. Long story short, I relocated from Winston-Salem to where I currently am. It was a great opportunity. I said, God, if you give me the opportunity, I'll be so happy to go. Just give me the opportunity. Opportunity said, opportunity came knocking. I opened that wide. You guys, the job was a job that I could do, but there were a couple of things that were not disclosed to me, a couple of issues with the corporation, the business, that I just was not aware of. But I had already relocated. Now, do I have any regrets? No. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason I don't have any regrets for leaving my job, up and leaving, is because number one, I'm going to preach this to y'all. Mental health effing matters. I don't care how much money you're making. Mind you, this job paid me the most out of all the jobs I've ever had. But sometimes money isn't enough. Sometimes the money isn't worth it. When your job becomes so stressful that it affects your mental health, and you really physically, not just mentally, but you physically cannot get up out of bed to do your job, that's not okay. You should never, and I am not the type of person who ever feels stuck in anything, because you can get yourself out of anything. There's always options. Whether you want to create those options or find those options, that's on you. But there's always options. But you should never have a job where mentally, physically, emotionally, it drains you and you're not even the person that you are. My job had became so draining of me mentally. Not because I couldn't do the job, because the job itself, it was a lot to do. But I'm very good with working under pressure. I'm very productive under pressure. I work my best under pressure. That wasn't the issue. The issue was, if you don't have a COO because they quit, a CEO because they quit, maintenance supervisors, maintenance this, maintenance that, home office looks like a ghost town, where's my support? I already had to transition families from my property to hotels due to mold issues. You know how it is relocating up to 200 families to different hotels that's accommodating to their normal schedule, and you give them a weekly check and all. Anyway, it was a lot. I could do my job, but I couldn't do it by myself. My office staff that I manage, great, bomb, morale high as all get out. But home office, lack of support, lack of anything, I physically couldn't do it. It became so much. And on top of that, are y'all ready? On top of that, security being an issue, I get it. Violence, crimes, bad things can happen anywhere. But when drive-by shootings happen often, when you know there's a gang that lives in your community, wouldn't you say that's not safe working conditions? Like, how do you think that's okay? It became all too much. Don't you stay at your job that is mentally, emotionally, physically draining to you and changes who you are as a person. Y'all know this is me. The energy that you feel, like what y'all see on camera, that's my energy. I'm go, go, go. If I could share it and spread it and put this in a bottle, I put it in a bottle and I give it to you. I want everybody to be on go. Everybody up. It started changing me. I became depressed, very down. Probably, it was the worst time other than my divorce that I've ever felt. Ever. Lack of energy, lack of motivation. It was bad. It was bad to the point I went to the doctor a couple of times, saw a therapist. Like, I already knew what the issue was. And the thing is, they did prescribe medication. I'm not taking medication for no serotonin levels when I know that my depression stemmed from job-related stress. This is the second time this has happened to me in my life. I'm not a depressed person. Why would I take daily medicine for something that's temporary? No, I will thug it out until I'm over it, until I get another job. Well, I had 2 job offers this week. Yay! One making what I was making, the other one making more than what I'm making. Better benefits. It's remote. Like, God came through. The universe looked out for your girl. Spiritually, I already knew. Y'all have to understand, when I quit this job, wait a minute, let me let y'all know this. I'm all over the place, but this is not scripted. This is just me get this off my chest. Testimony time. The family, everybody, family, friends looked at me like, you really gonna quit? What you gonna do? There was a peace and there was a calmness about me that I probably never had, like I've never seen. But remember, I told y'all we was on this spiritual journey. That's the only thing that I had going for me, is my spirituality. It was going strong. My faith, it was going strong. My meditation, my prayers, it was going strong. But everything else was declining. No unemployment because I quit. They didn't want to give me unemployment. So no income. I'm thugging it out. Like, I'm like, but I didn't feel no kind of way. Like I had made a bad decision. I had made a bad choice. I felt lighter. And then in the midst of this, y'all, there was a couple relationships that didn't last throughout this. Relationships, friendships. It was a lot going on emotionally. And on top of that, I had COVID for 2 weeks. That I had the Omicron. That was, I don't know what month that was. It was a lot going on. In 2022, it came with a vengeance. But I'm going to tell you why. Because 2020 was good to me. 2021 was good to me. So I knew the devil was going to come and try to attack. Negativity is bound to come to you when you're doing good. What Denzel tell Will? When you at your highest point, that's when the devil wants to attack you. Don't let anything control your dreams, your passions, your goals, and what you can do. Life is always going to give you hurdles. I tell everybody that. Some people just cry through their whole thing. I didn't cry. I was down though. I was depressed. I was sad. But I knew it was temporary. I know what my life is supposed to be like. I know what it's going to be. So for the person who's at that job, who is waking up miserable every day, find something else. Trust the process. And another thing, do not judge people who job hop. Okay? Do not. Because you have people, and this is for somebody, you have people that have been at the job and they brag at being at their job for 6, 7 years and get laid off at year 9. You have people who have been at their jobs for 5, 6 years, 11, 12 years, and only in the 11, 12 years got a $3 raise. I'm the one, I don't wait for raises. I go places where I'm going to go in the door with a raise already. You see what I'm saying? I'm not the person who stays at one job and gets a $1 increase every year. If you are, kudos to you. That's not me. You know, I'm an entrepreneur on the side, but also I have a 9 to 5. But I'm not about to get cents for a raise when there's other people that want me in the door that's gonna pay more. So stop judging people like they just job hop and do. And probably get paid just a little bit more than you do. Stop judging. Your plan ain't my plan. Your goals ain't my goals. At the end of the day, support each other. Mental health matters. And so do you. Protect your mental health. Do what you gotta do. And don't stay at no job because your family and your friends is making you, telling you that that's what you need to. Find you something that you enjoy. But don't stay stuck nowhere. I am so happy for this decision that I made. I feel the strongest I've ever felt in my life. The strongest. And anybody who knows me know I'm a tough girl now. I'm a tough one. Okay? I'm strong. I'm tough. Whew. But I want to say this was definitely the biggest risk I've ever taken in my life, other than me moving a year ago. I guess the older I get, the more riskier I get. That's not it. The wiser I get, the more I realize it's important to protect who I am. The more I realize just how much I love me. Can't nobody and should nobody love you more than you love yourself. All right, y'all, take it easy. I'm excited. It's up, y'all. I'm not down no more. It's up. It's up. It's up. I'm outside all 2022. You don't hear me though. You gonna see me though.